So, explain it to me. The dot concept. Basic geometry and
Yes.
numerology of tarot.
So this is not a dot. Because if it was a dot, you wouldn't be able to see it. The dot is something that you can only conceive in your mind. It's a geometrical abstract. It's the thing that creates every geometrical form, but at the same time, it's not measurable because it's just a dot. Even if when in your mind you try and think of the dot, you are creating an abstraction, a compromise in your mind has to be made for you to think about the dot. Because when I tell you think of the dot, your mind thinks of a dot. White background, black dot. The fact that you can see it already means it's not a dot. This is why this is Kether in the Kabbalah, which is the crown, the point from which everything flows down, and then you create the tree of life and on down to Malkuth. Because Kether is unknowable. It's the closest point to God that our mind can fathom. And it cannot be done rationally. Which is exactly what happens with the dot as a geometrical concept. You can understand it logically, but you cannot manifest it materially, which is very much also the concept of the Tao, like the Chinese Tao. The Tao that can be spoken is not the true Tao. And it's similar. It's the dot that you can put on a paper is not the true dot. In the tarot, the dot is the ace, because it's the essence of the suit at its purest form, not even purest potential, but purest form. Like if you get the ace of wands, it's pure inspiration, pure will, pure ambition, pure drive. There is nothing to flavor it in any other way. Like if you get a 2, for instance, that 2 already has a flavor of ambition. But the ace is the purest form of ambition. The ace of swords is pure intellect. The ace of cups is pure emotion, pure love, unfettered love. It's not the 2 of cups, which is couples love. It's agape, it's pure love. And then from the dot, which is what happens in geometry as well. Now, just right from here, you have one dot, and then another one appears. And now we have 2 dots looking at each other, balanced. What do 2 dots make in geometry? A line. A line is balanced. It's 2 dots connected, looking at each other. It doesn't do much else though. The 2s in the tarot, like 2 of cups, which is love, like couple love. It's because you have one dot uniting with another one in perfect balance. They don't need anything else. The 2 of swords is paralysis. you have two thoughts which are unable to free from each other. It leads to indecisiveness. It leads to a static mind, a static mindset. Then, when you have these two dots making a line, if you add another dot, you get a triangle, which is the number 3. And this is a plane. This is something where you start putting things on top of. It's the beginning of something. It's the potential for the beginning of something. Because you cannot put anything on a line. If you're thinking in geometrical terms, but you can project something from this. This is not stable. It doesn't yet have 4 legs to sit on, but it's flat. It's a surface. In the tarot, you have the 3 of, let's say, wands, 3 of wands. This is ambition gaining momentum. It's the beginning of something new. It's you're not at rest anymore. Uneven numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, they are not restful numbers. They are always projecting towards something, whether it's good or bad, because they're not always good. The 3 is good. The 3 is, let's think of a family. You have husband and wife, husband, wife, and then there's a child. This is a couple. This is a family. And from this point, more can come. The child will eventually go and create his own family. And now you've got 4 sides. You can also do it like this and make it 3-dimensional. Or you can simply do it like this. And this is a square, which is stability. All 4s are stable in their own way in the tarot. In the Tree of Life, the number 4 is when finally you get out of the sphere of pure abstraction and you start getting within concepts that can be understood by our mind and do not need some kind of intuition, of divine intuition to be understood. And the number 4 in the Kabbalah is mercy. It's the concept of mercy.
Is it getting out into more material things?
Yeah,
Or,
it's it's becoming more practical.
Mercy and practical.
This 3, this is the crown, this is wisdom, this is understanding. They are more abstract.
What's the 4th one?
This one, mercy.
Mercy.
And it becomes something that you can experience in the world. You can see mercy. But in the tarot, in the tarot, it's not about mercy, it's about the concept behind the number 4, which is stability. Who is number 4 in the major arcana?
Emperor.
Who is stable as fuck. Because he's a guy who's like, I get shit done, I decide how things are, I set the rules. So you see there's a number 3 is the Empress, because she gives birth, so creates the potential for something more.
Okay.